Hey guys, Akhtar from Reaching Excellence and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to achieve work-life balance for busy entrepreneurs. Now, if you're new here at Reaching Excellence, we help people to break through the upper limits to make the impossible possible so they can reach excellence in both their business and their personal life. Now, this video is something that I've been prompted to shoot because I've had so many people that have recently come into my private community that are busy, stressed out, overwhelmed entrepreneurs. And I want to dispel some of the myths and some of the narratives that are out there about being an entrepreneur. I'm going to share some of my personal experience. I'm going to give you some practical tips on how to get yourself out of overwhelm but remain in a place where you're productive, you're making profit, and your life is way more balanced. So guys, look, I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I started out in property, got into the M&A space. More recently, we're obviously mentoring and coaching people in our private members community and also in private equity. Now, here's the thing. When I started out, I was everything. I was the sales guy, I was the marketing guy, I was the admin guy, I was the cleaner, I did everything. When you're first starting out, it's very easy for us to wear all of those hats. The problem with that is it's stressful, it's overwhelming. There's this culture out there that says you need to hustle and grind. Now, I think it's true to a very small point. You might need to do that to get yourself off the ground, but the problem with that attitude and that mindset, and I can tell you from personal experience, is it's going to lead you to stress, it's going to lead you to overwhelm, it's going to lead you to burnout. I've been there, I've been burnt out many times in the past, and my younger version of me as an entrepreneur, it's had an impact on my children because I wasn't present, or at the weekend I was too exhausted to go and do things with them. It also had an impact on my first relationship, the relationship with the mother of my children. She used to say that my property business was the other woman in our relationship. And to be fair, she was right, because I was so focused on the business that I wasn't present so much for her and the kids. So it's important, guys, like there's no point in having a business and having all this money if you are unhappy and unbalanced in your life. So it's important that we achieve balance. So I think I want to dispel that, this idea that you've got to hustle, that you've got to grind, that it's a price that you pay for business. It doesn't have to be that way. I used to buy into that belief system. It didn't work. It just caused me a lot more pain and suffering. It caused me health challenges. So here's the thing, okay? Here's what's helped me to change, and this is what I teach some of my private members and private clients. I want you to think of yourself, as an entrepreneur, you need to think of yourself as a peak performance athlete. What does an athlete do? 3 things. An athlete trains, they then perform, and they rest. They train, they perform, they rest. So as an entrepreneur, what do you want to do? In terms of training, that's sharpening your sword. How do you do that? Sharpening the axe. That's by upskilling yourself. That's by you learning. That's by you getting into mentorships, getting into private members communities, networking events and so forth. That's the training part. The performing part is what you do on a day-to-day basis, and the rest part is so important because as human beings, we're not designed to be working 24/7. Okay, according to psychology and research, the human mind has a certain amount of capacity. We can only really do about 4 hours of deep work per day. That's 4 hours of work where you're deep, you're concentrated, and you're doing things that are super effective. The reason we have an 8-hour working day and we have a 40-hour working week is because research says that any more than that, productivity and efficiency drops off. So to try and do more than that doesn't really work. You think you're doing a lot, but it's so easy to become like a busy, productive procrastinator, should we say. Getting a sense of worth from, hey, let me be busy. I mean, you can wear it as a badge of honor. I'm working all the hours. It's a BS narrative that's not going to work, okay? You don't need to do that. Think about it. Become the athlete, right? Train, perform, and rest. Rest is so important. In fact, one of the things that I do on a regular basis now is I take time out, I travel, I take days off. I actually only work 3 days a week right now, and those 3 days a week are me doing things concentrated. The rest of the week I leave open because it gives me downtime. And in that downtime, it allows my mind to be free. I'm not focused on tasks. I'm allowed to strategize. I'm able to connect with people. I go and do things that are relaxing. And sometimes my best ideas and my best strategies come from me sitting on the beach, or me sitting in a cafe somewhere, or being in a health club. That's where I go, and also connecting with other people. So the narrative that you've got to hustle and grind, I don't buy into it. You don't need to do that. The need to control everything is probably another reason why you're wanting to do everything. At some point, to elevate, you need to get to a point where you delegate, right? So elevate to delegate. And what do I mean by that? You can't put all those hats on. If you want to scale your business up and create the life that you want to have, the time that you want to, then it's important that you delegate. You can delegate a lot of tasks out to VAs, PAs, low cost like tasks that will free you up to do more higher value tasks. And sometimes it might just be freeing you up to go out and take time off. one of the most wonderful things I've been able to do is take a Monday morning off and go spend it with my kids, or go, hey, I've had a busy weekend, I'm not here on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm taking the day off for the spa, and get my team to do things. So it's important that you start thinking about that from a bigger perspective, because a lot of the guys that buy into this hustle mindset and mentality, they're stuck working in the business rather than working on the business. And if you want to grow and scale and be successful, you need to work on the business. Be the conductor of the orchestra, not the musician. Now, sometimes it's easier said than done. You might have to do something, or you dive into getting a task done, but you always want to stay working on the business. That means having a shift in mindset and a shift in identity and self-concept as to who you are. I'll do some videos on self-concept down the line, but really that's the identity of who you are. So when I started out as a property investor, I had this mindset of a solopreneur. Here I am right now. I have the mindset of a CEO, which is I'm going to delegate things and bring in good quality people to help me. The thing is, guys, you know, your work-life balance is so damn important, and here's the reason why. I see all too often people get caught up and they think that their business is the end goal. Your business is not the end goal. The business is the vehicle to get you from where you are now to you living your best life. So remember that, okay? It's not the end goal. It's the vehicle to get you from where you are now to living your best life. And your best life is you're going to be living life according to your values. So when we coach and mentor people and people come to the academy, the very first thing that we do is we create a compelling vision for life. We understand what their values are, and then we help them to build and work in their business in such a way that gives them the money and the lifestyle they want, but the time they want to do the things that matter the most to them. So there you have it, guys. I hope you found this video super useful. Like, subscribe, share this video also with anyone that can help. It can help spread the love with them. And also put your comments below. If you've got any questions, I'll answer them. If you want to learn more about this stuff, then feel free to come into our men's community. There'll be a link around this video. So until then, get your work life in order, get yourself balanced, okay? Get yourself into a peaceful place so you can enjoy life. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Bye for now.